Dokey. So this one, again, we see parentheses raised to a power. We're not going to sit there and FOIL it out or move it down to the denominator. We are going to do our u substitution, and u is usually the quantity in parentheses. So that's going to be 11x and then minus 7. du, remember we drop things, take the derivative. So the derivative of 11x drops down to 11. Derivative of the standalone constant drops to 0. And we have that our du is 11 dx. All right, so this becomes our little key for how we're going to convert this integral in terms of u. So our focus now is going to be on switching all of this to u. That's our first step. All right, so to do that, I always start with what u is defined as and make that replacement. So all of this 11x minus 7, that is becoming u to the negative third. And that will leave us with a dx and the integral sign. So then as a second step, I say, okay, well, how do I get my du? So to get my du, I need 11. I do not have 11, so I'm going to multiply in by 11. Now, if I do that, that changes the integral, so I divide by 11 to balance things out. All right, now that helps me because now this 11 dx, that is by definition my du. So now my integral at 11 dx becomes du. We have u to the negative third, integral 1 over 11. And I really want to point out, like, nobody in their right mind is going to write this down in a formal setting, the u and the dx is mixed together. That is just an intermediate step to get us so that everything is in terms of u. All right, so now that everything is in terms of u, we are going to integrate. Remember, integrals, we add to it. So this u to the negative 3, you're going to add 1 to the exponent, get negative 2, divide by the new exponent. The 1 over 11 carries along, no bounds, so we have a plus c. Now, I always like to simplify the integral result first. So this is u to the negative 2 over negative 22 plus c. All right, now you cannot leave your answer in terms of u. The very last step is to switch back. And so to switch back, we're going to use the definition that we had for u is equal to 11x minus 7. So we will use u is equal to 11x minus 7. So this u here gets replaced with the 11x minus 7. So it will look like 11x minus 7, all of that raised to the negative 2 power over negative 22 plus c. Now, you are more than welcome to leave your answer like that. That's perfectly fine. However, I would kind of like you guys to get into the habit of removing your negative exponents. So that will be 11x minus 7 squared, and then you'll have the 1 in the numerator and then the plus c.